I mean, I have dreams of making a big Christmas movie, which I don't know if people expect
I would
that of
love
me.
that. Yeah,
But
I would love that.
right, like the idea of like people from all different backgrounds and somehow end up in a place where they're forced to deal with each other. I think it's
Oh, hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, right back at you. I've obviously seen all the episodes of Expat, and I'm loving it. It's so moving to kind of follow these people through this horrible event that occurs.
Thank you very much.
Uh, so after the success of the farewell, I'm guessing you actually had like some different choices on what your next project should and could be, and I know you even declined the opportunity to do expats at first. But what made you kind of come around and feel like this was the one and your next and this time very huge new project?
Yeah, I knew that I wanted to do something where I could continue to expand and develop my voice as an artist. And so I didn't want to leap into something so huge that I couldn't have control, creative control. So that was my initial hesitation. But then, with Nicole's support and her encouragement that I would be able to have creative control and it became sort of a difficult offer to pass up because it became this platform for me to really play and dive into some complex stuff and take some risks and also increase the scope at which I was working.
Yeah, and talking about Nicole Kidman, we all know she's wonderful on camera, but as you mentioned, she's also like a veteran producing different TV shows and movies. So I was wondering kind of what you learned from working with her off camera, and how that might help you on your future projects.
Yeah, well, Nicole really separates her roles as an actor and as an executive producer, because on set she really likes to be molded by the director. She wants to give up control. She doesn't want to see the big picture. She has to be in the moment of what the character is feeling in that moment. And when she's not on set, then she's looking at the big picture and she's really strategic and insightful about the type of storytelling and the kind of characters and emotions that she wants to portray.
Yeah, so that definitely will be of a big help to have witnessed that firsthand, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely, because I think that having her support and having her support of my vision is what really helped to make all of this happen. Because it was really daunting otherwise, to ask for all of these things and even to have an episode where she's not the center of it. I, was definitely nervous to pitch that to her, and the fact that she was excited by it and, yeah, made it exciting for everyone.
Yeah, and that's I'm guessing you're talking about episode 5 then.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, and that's a really beautiful episode in many ways, and it's also the only full length episode out of the 6 ones that we get. Was there something special that you wanted to kind of portray with that episode because it stands out a bit from the rest, but it also feels like it's right where it should be. And I'm guessing that was not the easiest play like decision to make where to put that.
Yeah, it's funny because I always knew it was going to be the fifth episode. It was like the first thing I said. I said, I'm going to make a feature-length episode. It's going to flip the perspective, and it's going to be the fifth out of six episodes. I don't know why I had that idea. It came to me in a dream, maybe. Um, but honestly, it felt like, there was something guiding that idea, right, and driving that vision because that was it from the beginning. I think it has to do with subverting expectations. If you do it as the first episode, then it's not subverting. Whereas if you establish the bubble that is the expats world first and then you subvert it, that it's a bit of a surprise. It's definitely challenging because people might have a lot of judgments uh, of the expats as they're watching it, and
Yeah.
because of that, they're gonna have judgments towards you as the filmmaker that gave them that platform. But I wanted to make sure that I was able um, to um, not only just like celebrate or be in this bubble of expats and wealth and privilege, but to really feel critical of it and to really analyze it.
Yeah, I know we're almost out of time, but what kind of would be your dream project now, having done a TV show and a couple of movies before? Where would you like to go next?
Um, so many places. I mean, I think that I'm just always looking to do something different and say something interesting, hopefully. I mean, I have dreams of making a big Christmas movie, which I don't know if people expect
I would
that of
love
me.
that. Yeah,
But
I would love that.
right, like the idea of like people from all different backgrounds and somehow end up in a place where they're forced to deal with each other. I think it's this idea of like the extended family that I'm always interested in, that people who seemingly on paper shouldn't get along, you force them to be together. There's something interesting about that.
Whoever is watching this, make that happen.
Yes.
So, thanks a lot for taking the time to speak with me, and best of luck with the premiere. I'm sure it will go great.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.